algae culture into a form of a container because I felt it will provide a better surface area for the algae to get the sunlight from. So I merged the 3 jars into a huge container, and then I added more water to make it 5 liters. So this is a 5-liter culture, and I think it's really helpful when you mark it with a marker of 5 liter where the 5 liter is, because it eventually evaporates, so you have to fill in the water every day to keep that concentration. And I've been thinking about how to measure the growth of algae, and the one method I used was to check the clarity, like density of the algae itself. So what I did was, right here I put a ruler from around 30 centimeter ruler at the diameter of the circle. And what I did was I placed a wooden stick with some paper clips down there, and the purpose of this was to show the clarity when it's shown from the side. So if I bring it down, as you can see, you can't see anything, any form of a paper clip. However, if I drag it forward, you can start to see a paper clip on the side, like here. So, and this is more visible when you see it by your eyes. So what I did was I measured the distance from the container wall to where you can't see the paperclip anymore, and that kind of gave me a recording of how much the algae grew, like intensity wise, because one, you can't do it by weight because the container itself is too much, and for the scales to measure, and also it evaporates, so it's not accurate enough. And I couldn't use that light probe because it didn't have battery, and I couldn't do the counting itself because it wasn't that accurate. So what I've also found out was it's more helpful if I put in an air pump instead of putting sodium bicarbonate every time, because air pump helps the culture to agitate also. So I'm planning on getting the algae culture soon. I mean the air pump soon. And also, I found in the site that it's helpful when you put baking soda in there, because it also provides carbonates, and you can provide sodium bicarbonate through sodium bicarbonate powder I have. So that works, and also eggshells kind of worked, and I guess yeah. So I'm just reading through many research papers to find out a way to extract chlorella, cell wall from chlorella, and that's basically what I'm trying to do right now. And I'm just waiting for the culture to grow into such an amount that the reading I should be getting is around like 3 centimeters. Like I shouldn't be able to see the clip from 3 centimeters from the cell wall, from the container. So I'm just hoping for that moment. So I'm growing it. Hope it works out. We'll see what happens next week. From last week, I'm talking to the camera.
I thought you said the name.
No.
She's over here now.
I'm talking to the camera. It's a recording. It's a reflection day.
Okay.
So every day, every week of the day, there's different days for the reflection day.
It's fast.
It's for the YouTube thing.
Okay.
So today's my reflection day.
Okay. Don't ignore us.
And I'm so embarrassed.
Don't be. We're not watching it.
Okay.
Go ahead. So.
Okay, so.
What we say?
This is awkward.